increase and our businesses will increase quite dramatically. There is also a huge movement in the millennial sector, the young people. They're looking for organic products and they're looking for cruelty-free products, and both of which we fit the bill. We are completely organic. No animals are used in the testing of the products, and there is no cruelty factor at all. So we are very proud of that heritage, and we are continuing to grow that way. Retail market size, again, is very, very big in India, and it's growing well. And there is a lot of potential for growth in this business line. We are looking essentially for distributors and franchisors, and this is how the approximate franchise proposal would look. We can start with small stores of between 50 to 100 square feet or 200 square feet. Ideally, we can look at, I will first talk about franchisees, then I will talk about distributors. So a franchisee could have a small outlet of 50 to 100 square feet. It could be in a mall, it could be in an airport, it could be in a retail sector, or it can be in high street. His initial investment to set up his small store would be roughly about 4 lakhs, which he can spend, and we can advise him on how to do or what to buy for the store in terms of furniture, lighting, etc. There is a franchise fee payable to Laurel Perfumes India at 4 lakhs, and we always recommend that he should start with a basic amount of inventory with which he will begin his sales effort. That inventory cost could be around 6 lakhs per franchisee. We are very liberal with our product margins. We give the franchisees between 40 to 50% on the MRP, and he will generally try and recover his money at 100% return within about 1 year. And the agreement is a 5-year agreement with franchisees. Similarly, we can also work with distributors who have got a number of retailers working with them. There, they would need a little larger space to stock some cargo from us, about 200 square feet. Initial investment will be about 2 to 3 lakhs to do his racking and stocking. And the franchise fee for distributors is 50,000 rupees per year. And we suggest that he keeps inventory at about 4 lakh level so that he is able to satisfy all his retailers at quick notice. The product margins for distributors are between 15 to 18%. Again, his normal average return on investment will be at about 100%, and that means he gets a payback very, very quickly. And the agreement period is 1 year. The biggest advantage of having us as a brand partner is that when you reorder or your customers reorder, we do not have any minimum order quantities. So if you have the initial stock of inventory, and as you sell 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 pieces, we can replenish. You can reorder 1 piece, 2 piece, or 3 pieces. We don't have minimum orders of 50 pieces, 100 pieces, or 500 pieces. Why? Because we want to support our retail partners and our distributor partners and make it as convenient as possible for them to buy and rebuy and restock their production. What type of people would be good partners for us? Thinking very broadly, either retailers or distributors associated with the makeup or the lifestyle industry, people who have a direct sales background will be an advantage. They know how to sell. Young people who are willing to start becoming entrepreneurs, we can help them tremendously with a lot of support from the brand. Anybody who has a good understanding of perfumes and fragrance would be a great partner to start work with, because then he can hit the ground running and develop the business with us. Of course, in all selling, you require good marketing skills and some knowledge of luxury buying. Either they have it or we will train them on Zoom calls to impart that knowledge. Selling is all about communication and personal relationships. So anybody who's got good interpersonal skills, good communication skills would be an ideal partner. And of course, distribution partners are good with people who have good networks in modern trade and retail. So just to recap again, what are the reasons to partner with Laurel? Laurel provides quality European fragrances. very wide range of products, as much as 60 to 80 perfumes at very affordable prices, starting from 1,500 rupees to 2,500 rupees upwards. We have a rich legacy of business interests. We have been in retail in India for nearly 50 years in different product lines like books, music, toys, stationery, online jewelry, clothing. So we understand where each retail partner comes from. We understand the problems they will face. We have solutions for them, and we can be very strong advisory partners also. Our products are accepted in 8 countries across the world, and there's no reason why it won't do extremely well in India also. Of course, it requires hard work from your retail partners and the distributors, but we are there behind them all to support them to the best of our ability. And we will also have plans to advertise and publicize not only the product on our websites, but also our retail partners and distributor partners. That way, customers who come to us through Facebook, through Instagram, through WhatsApp, and through Google Ads will also get to know who we are dealing with in India, and then approach them for direct sales if they are close to their locations. Wide range of imported perfumes. Yes, we have the widest range under one company. We have close to 80 different perfumes over 4 brands. We have found over the last 10-15 years that the kiosk store format is very good. It can handle multiple brands. It's a very good value for money, and it gives you the best returns on your investment compared to having a full-fledged store. But if a kiosk opportunity is not available, then a small store will do equally well. Very important for us is our brand reputation and our ability to delight the customer. So we have our own manufacturing facility. We are a GMP certified factory, which is a good manufacturing process. It's done to international quality standards. And for us, safety and quality are primary before we talk of anything else, because each customer is valued for us and we don't want anything going wrong. And therefore, we go to all this extra trouble to get our certification, to get our lab testing, etc. And the business model is excellent. The investment is very, very low. 4 to 8 lakhs is nothing at all. And you get your money back in 1 year. And thereafter, the profitability is very, very interesting, provided we both put in the hard work to reach the customer through social media or whichever. A very interesting line of thought is that you're getting 4 brands at the cost of 1 franchise or 1 franchisee, which is part of the support system from Laurel. And our systems are all driven to help partner support as much as possible. So this is a brief outlay on Laurel. I'd be happy to take questions in just a minute. I'm just coming out of it.
Well, thank you so much for the detailed presentation about the brand. I really appreciate. Before we move on to the other questions, we have already 2 questions in the chat box. Akash Srivastava has asked that what are the parameters of perfume quality other than safety, and how does the perfume premium products here compare with the leading brands?
Good. Shall I reply that first?
Please.
Great. All perfumes have got 2 components. One is a delivery agent, which throws the perfume to the customer, and the other is the concentrate. Example, you would have seen a lot of these deodorant sprays. They have gas in them, and they have the perfume, and that's the lowest in terms of quality and staying power, because they have very little concentrate in the product. So therefore, once you spray yourself with the deodorant spray, it lasts for maybe about 20-30 minutes. We don't do that type of business because it's too down the quality ladder. The next range of perfumes is called eau de colognes, which have basically alcohol as the throwing agent and the concentrate. Again, eau de colognes have maybe about 1.5 to 2% concentrate, which is very low, and therefore the smells don't last more than about an hour or so. The most famous of the eau de cologne brands are a German company called 4711. But there again, we don't do that business because we think it's not good enough in the quality ladder. We start with the 3rd level, which is called eau de toilets. And what is an eau de toilet? Any perfume with concentrate levels between 3 to 10% is an OD toilet. And all our SKUs or fragrances have the highest percentage at 10%. Therefore, our perfumes last for about 4 to 5 hours on the body. And it's also very price effective at 1,500 rupees for a French perfume. The next range is called the OD Parfum, where the concentrate levels are between 11 to 19%. That means the perfume stays longer on the body, as much as 7 to 8 hours, and automatically the quality of the ingredients also keeps improving, and therefore that is the quality level. Finally, of course, we go into the premium segment of perfumes, and those are all in the region of about 22% concentrate. They last on the body for 10 to 15 hours, and the raw materials used are created at a much higher cost level because of the quality sector, and therefore it reflects in the price. And those perfumes, of course, we sell at a much higher price than the OD toilets and the OD perfumes. I hope that has sort of given you a rough indication of your question. But if there are any more specific questions, do send it to Bharat, and I'll be happy to reply them.
Sure. Meanwhile, I would request every viewers to please put all your questions in the chat box, and we will come back with the answers. To everyone, this is one of the great brand available with us. 15 years of legacy, excellent team for support, and they already been doing the business in even if you talk about the support that they are providing is unparalleled, right? Very minute level support you will be getting it, and the best part is that you will be getting high profit returns in the lowest investment. So all these things make L'Oreal Perfume an excellent opportunity to invest your money. We are open for all over India. In case if any one of you want to look for this brand, then of course you should contact us. We will let you talk with the brand, right? Meanwhile, sir, we have another question in the chat box.
Yeah.
Ronak Jain has asked that, can you please share an overview of your product range?
Okay. The product range goes by category. The first product range is called OD toilets, which have a 10% concentrate. We've got 20 perfumes there, 20 different fragrances, of which 7 are ladies, 13 are men's. They are all 100 ml bottles, all with the same testing standards, same certification, and it covers a range of smells. And that's why we have such a wide range, because we don't know whether the customer likes sandal, he likes patchouli, he likes vetiver. So we cover a very wide range of smells with these 20 perfumes. Then the next range is called the OD Parfum range, which has got concentrate levels between 15 to 19%. There, the staying power on the body is more than about 7-8 hours. We have 12 perfumes, 5 ladies, 7 men's. Again, with different compositions and different flavors coming out. So we are able to attract more people to come and buy. If you had only 2 or 3 perfumes and a customer walked in, he may not like all 3 and he walks away, you lost a customer. But when you have 30, 40 perfumes, it is very, very unlikely that he will say, "Kuch bhi acha nahi laga." He will come and say, "I like at least 2 or 3. In fact, the reaction we have is, "I am confused. I like 4 of your perfumes. Which is the best?" And then we help him to choose what will be in line with his requirement. The third and the fourth brands are premium perfumes. They're all at 20%, 22% concentration. They last on the body for 7-8 hours. They have slight infusions of something called oud, which is a very highly valued substance in the perfume world, both in Europe and the Middle East. And all our perfumes in that earlier category have that infusion. Because it is expensive, those perfumes tend to be at a much higher price level. Very competitive compared to the European brands. To give you an idea, a European brand like Tom Ford Oud will sell you a 50 ml bottle for $340. We sell a 100 ml bottle for as little as $75. So there's a big price difference versus quality difference. So these are the 4 ranges that we are doing in the Indian market. We have just come out with an oil range, but not yet certified in India. So we don't sell in India, but we sell in other countries. These are all 12 ml bottles, very high quality, 60% concentrate, and it will stay on the body for 15 hours, 18 hours. So that's the range that we are talking about.
Okay. Well, I have also, I also wanted to ask you a question like how do you handle supply chain management and logistics?
Very interesting. We have what is called the funnel. For us, our primary funnel is Dubai, because Dubai is free trade, excellent shipping, lots of facilities, and less headache and less bureaucratic hurdles. So we go to France, we buy all our raw materials in France from French companies who are also supplying the big brands. We then work with their French perfumers to use these products or these ingredients to generate different types of smells that we like. We then test market these smells in the Asian subcontinent, and we go back and ask them to make some changes depending on what the consumers have suggested to us. So this process takes about 12 to 15 months for us to develop one perfume. It goes up and down with making changes, making new samples till we are happy that the customers like it. So that is how we do it. And why we do it in Dubai? Because it's so easy to import raw material, export finished product. There is no headaches, no administrative or bureaucratic headaches, unlike many other countries. So that's one of the reasons why we are based out of Dubai and doing it out of France.
Okay, so related to the same thing, we also have another question. Distribution model will be on state basis or district basis? And what about the logistic cost? That has been asked by Amar Lunia.
Okay, I remember his name. I've been in touch with him before. So let's put it this way. We work from our funnel effect in Chennai is our warehouse. From there, we distribute all across the country. It's all done by courier. And as far as the retail partner or the distributor's partner is concerned, he can define his geography. Example, you are in Ahmedabad and you say, I like to look after Ahmedabad city. Then we will work with you and make sure all our products come to your warehouse in Ahmedabad. You may be in Ahmedabad, but you might say, I like to look after all of Gujarat because I've got the connections and I can get more business all across Gujarat. Then we will ask you, where do you want your primary product to be supplied? Is it Ahmedabad or do you have 2-3 warehouses? We can give it to you in 2-3 warehouses, no problem. For us, supply all India is free right up to your warehouse, wherever it might be. And we can do it by city, by state, by province. It doesn't matter. Geography is only a human man-made thing. If you are confident that you can handle a particular geography, we will work with you in that geography. No problem.
Perfect. The other question that we have from Akash is the perfume sales is largely driven through branding. What is the advertisement? What is the advertising plan in India?
Okay. The advertisement plan in India today, because of technology, is that we will be doing all our branding online through social media, through Facebook, through Instagram, through Pinterest, through WhatsApp group marketing, and also through Google Ads. Because today, that technology allows us to target specific customers. Who is our customer? Anybody between 18 to 45 is an ideal customer, men and women. And then we can target by city, by locality. And if a retail partner or a distributor comes and says, I'm moving your product in Ahmedabad, then I can, and I know his retail location, I can target my ads to a radius of 10 kilometers outside his range. So people in that range will get the information that, yes, we have a dealer or a distributor or a retailer. So primarily in the old days, you used to go to advertisement on newspapers and TVs, but these now have become very expensive and they are not targeted to the customer. You don't know which man is going to pick up the newspaper or see the television. But a targeted concept promotion on social media is very specific and it's very cost effective. And that's what we will do.
Your camera is turned off. Can you please turn it on?
Sorry?
Your camera is turned off.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Okay, done.
Okay. So, I mean, I guess Akash sir wanted to ask you like what we are doing to enhance, you know, our brand value, like how people will recognize L'Oreal perfume as a,
Uh,
great brand because people are now brand conscious, right? जो
Absolutely.
दिखता है वाली बात है, right? So how people will what
Okay.
what L'Oreal perfume is doing to come to that
That's
place?
why I said we are now on in Google. We are now on all the platforms like Amazon, Meesho, Geo, Flipkart, and we are trying to add companies like WishQ and Nika, etc. So we are getting very visible. And normally, if you are looking for perfumes, the first thing you do is usually you will go to Google or you will go to the platforms and say French perfumes. Then, of course, you can define it and say certified French perfumes. And automatically, you will see our names will be coming up. That program is now already on the way, and we are slowly growing that awareness. And of course, physically, we are in the country, we are on the ground, we have our warehousing, we have our partners for distribution, and we are in business. Slowly starting because India, we came in only about 6 months ago. We are growing the business. We are already in several other countries. And in countries like Sri Lanka, we are the primary perfume partner for all the big gifting portals. They are catering to American and European customers who want to buy gifts for their relatives in the country.
Are there any restrictions on the franchisee's ability to sell a product online? In case if anyone would like to sell product online, is that okay for you?
Absolutely okay. We will partner with them. If a franchisee has got his own website and he wants to move the products through his website, no problem. We will give him the support, and we have something unique called drop shipping. That means when he advertises our product on his website, and say one of his customers looks up there, and let's assume, say Bharat, that you have a website, and somebody comes on bharatbhushan.com and sees my perfume, he places an order. Because you have a payment gateway, you have got the money already. You don't have the product. You then send me an email order saying, please send 2 pieces to Miss Sandeep Bhatia in Delhi. Address and telephone number. We automatically send the courier directly under information to you. So what has happened? You have been able to generate business without any investment and having got the money upfront from the customer, and we are servicing that order and keeping the brand alive for you. Very, very doable.
All right, guys. To the viewers, in case if you want to have one-on-one discussion with brand, please call us our hotline number 9717683838. Or you can also connect us. You can also send us mail on feedback@franchiseindia.in. In case if we do not have any further question, then that's it for the day. We will end this webinar. And thank you so much, Nataraj sir, for a very well explained presentation of your brand. And thank you so much, every viewers, whosoever get some time to join us. I would like to thank every joiners to this webinar. We appreciate your patience, and you definitely have received a good information about the brand opportunities from the L'Oreal perfume. Right, that's it for the today. We will come up with another new brand and the business opportunity tomorrow, same time at 12 o'clock. See you. Till then, bye-bye.
Thank you, Bharat. Thank you for your support and your exposition. It was delightful being with you all and meeting your potential customers. Let's see how it works out. But feel free, any questions, anytime you can give us a call, send us a mail, and we'd be happy to share our information with you.
Sure. So whosoever is looking for brochures or the PPT, we can share it. You please call us at our hotline number. That is 9717683838. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us. Bye-bye.
Thank you.